And now the voice of Oklahoma presents Johnnie Lee Wills and all the boys.
The death of Bob Wills in May 1975 ignited a Western swing revival throughout America. One of the people to benefit from this musical phenomenon was Bob's brother Johnnie Lee Wills, who had been with Bob from the very beginning as a Texas Playboy in September 1933. Bob Wills and his Texas Playboys played on KVOO daily from February 1933 through 1942. When Bob left the Tulsa, Oklahoma area for California in 1942, he turned the band over to his brother Johnnie Lee, who continued the daily broadcast until 1958. What you're about to hear is a reunion of Johnnie Lee Wills' band on KVOO on April 28, 1981. Many of Johnnie Lee Wills' former band members, as well as some of Bob Wills' alumni, were on the broadcast, including vocalist and fiddler Curly Lewis, pianist Clarence Cagle, saxophonist Blub Rhees, steel guitarist Gene Crownover, Eldon Shamblin on electric guitar, Wayne Johnson on clarinet, and several others, including vocalist Candy Noe and her husband Roy Ferguson. Johnnie Lee and Bob's brother Luke Wills comes up to the microphone to sing a number, and soon after that, a former member of Bob Wills and the Texas Playboys, Ramona Reed, pays the broadcast a visit to sing a few numbers as well. I hope you enjoy it. Do me a favor and click on the red subscribe button below. YouTube will never bother you with any emails. They just want to know if you're watching my videos or not. But if you ring the bell, you will receive a notification when we upload a new video. It's your choice. And with that out of the way, here we go.
Ain't had no loving in a year. We're back up my clothes, that ain't all fair. Get out my high top walking shoes. I'm leaving if I have to crawl, babe. I've got those lonesome-hearted blues. Yeah, plain old Blub. Yes, sir. Now I'm coming on the fly. Well, back up my clothes, that ain't all big. Get out my high top walking shoes. I'm leaving if I have to crawl, babe. I've got those lonesome-hearted blues.
Colonel Lewis, a good voice tonight. Yes,
He
sir.
is that.
Well, I tell you what, sitting across the table from me, all dressed in black here. Now, that's supposed to be the bad guys in the old-time movies, you know. But he does have on a kind of a great white hat. And it's a man who was kind of the ramrod of this guy. When they were shortly out of short pants, he took over a bunch of these yahoos standing here tonight and started having some fun. O.W. Mayo, welcome in again. Doesn't seem like a year, does it?
Certainly doesn't. I don't know what happens to these years anymore. They go by awful fast.
They certainly do.
They must have cut down the time. 6 months for a year, huh?
I think so. I think everything pre-shrunk anymore. They kind of sneak up on our blind side there and hit us one. Do you know we're coming up on about the 43rd annual Tulsa Stampede, John?
43rd annual. We started that in 1939. Gosh, that's a long time ago.
Do you know I got out of high school that year?
You got out of high school? Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh, they go back a long way. You know, I think they're kind of like, well, we can't say it in this state, but you and I know some of the bubbly, and they get better with age. Don't they sound like it to you?
I'd like to believe so.
Do you have your doubts at any time?
No, I really haven't. I've reached a pretty big milestone, and I'm still going.
Yeah, you are. Going strong.
I've got 80 of them passed.
Have you really?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to have to double up and kind of catch up with you here if I can. If I can.
Yeah, I hope you don't go back around here asking ages anymore. Mr. Mill's nice enough to tell you. Now, let's let it go at that.
How old's Johnny?
No, that's that old, you know.
Johnny's a kid anymore. Boy.
Yeah,
Thank
he
you.
really is. you and I'll chew the fat here a little bit later, but right now I'd like to have the person of the gang here that we all know
That has to be me.
as Candy Noe come in here and do that BBB, which stands for Bump, Bounce, a Boogie.
Yeah. Well, when I met you, you were sitting on a stool in a bar downtown, just trying to be cool. Well, seems everything has changed around. I'm bumping into you. We bounce around and do the bump, bounce, boogie. Bump, bounce, boogie. Bump, bounce, boogie. Bump, bounce, boogie. Do the bump, bounce, boogie and dance like a crazy fool. Yeah. To me. Oh, now you're nice, just nice can be. And when I see you smile, I never frown. I bump into you, we bounce around and do bump, bounce, boogie. Bump, bounce, boogie. Bump, bounce, boogie. Bump, bounce, boogie. You do the bump, bounce, boogie and dance like a crazy fool. Yeah. Dancing home. Well, me and this guy, we were having a ball. Well, something hit me. I turned around, I bumped into you, and we bounced around and did bump, bounce, boogie. Bump, bounce, boogie. Bump, bounce, boogie. Bump, bounce, boogie. You do the bump, bounce, boogie and dance like a crazy fool. You do the bump, bounce, boogie and dance like a crazy fool.
Candy Noe, mighty good, Candy.
That almost make you want to blow the head off of it and set them over in the other alley, wouldn't it, huh? Hey, feller, youngster.
Thank you.
I knew I'd get him in there somewhere, you know, between here and there. Are you aware that this is the 43rd annual coming up?
Man, I really am.
Now, did that sound like a youngster talking then?
No, it really didn't. My golly.
Well, you kind of put me on the spot there. Of course, we are looking forward to this 43rd one.
It starts a week from tonight.
Right, absolutely. May the 5th.
And I think it was Billy told me this morning after you and Luke were down here talking to us that you're going to ride a bull?
Me?
I'll answer that. No.
Shoot the bull. I knew there was a bull in there somewhere, and I couldn't remember what he said.
Kind of made me nervous you saying that.
I thought it was funny.
Oh, I didn't.
Well, it's going to be a great time at the Tulsa Fairgrounds Pavilion for the 43rd annual Johnnie Lee Wills Tulsa Stampede, and I'll tell you, that includes a bunch of times.
Absolutely, and seem like the friends over the country is showing a lot of interest already, and that makes us feel good, and, well, we're going to have a good show for them, I'll say that.
Well,
a lot of good entertainment, and we'll talk about that at 12.
Oh, well, I guess I've just been cut off then. What would you like to do now?
Well, I think Candy would like to sing another song.
4 in the morning?
Right.
All right.
It's 4 in the morning, and once more the dawning just woke up the warning in me, wishing I'd never met him, knowing if I forget him, how much better off he would be. But the longer I hold on, the longer this goes on, the harder that it's gonna be. And it's 4 in the morning, and once more the dawning just woke up the warning in me. Oh, I never deserved him. God knows when I hurt him, it's the last thing that I want to do. Oh, he tries, but he can't tell how he feels, but I know too well what he's going through. And if I love him so much, I don't know why I can't do the right thing and just let him be. And it's 4 in the morning, and once more the dawning just woke up the warning in me. Well, last night I told him this time it's all over, making 10 times I told him goodbye. Last night we broke up, this morning I woke up, and for the 10th time I'm changing my mind. I saw more love in his eyes when I met him than most foolish girls could ever see. And it's 4 in the morning, and once more the dawning just woke up the warning in me. Yes, it's 4 in the morning, and once more the dawning just woke up the warning in me.
Mighty good, Candy. Yes, sir.
All right. Now, that's what I call person and right up to the microphone.
I
there.
think so. Yes, sir.
4 in the morning.
Right.
That's a good one. Well, I wonder if we can get... Well, I guess we can't. We'll do that next time. Okay? I don't think we were... I heard a while ago you guys in here tuning up. I never heard such a bunch of racket in my life since the last time we got together. But Eldon... well, I'm waiting for it. Eldon said, we don't rehearse now, fellas. Just give them a level there, and we'll rehearse after we get through tonight. Is that the way it usually goes?
That's usually the way it's happened.
Yeah. Well, that keeps you fresh then, doesn't it? Before you get back on the bus and head out.
Keep wondering.
You're wondering.
We got one guy here quit rehearsing about 6 years ago.
Which one was that?
Blub.
Oh. Hey, right now, before we do anything else, why don't you introduce all the gang here? Because we have newcomers coming on all the time to Big Country Radio, and some of them may not know exactly who's holding forth.
Oh, I don't either. You got me on the spot now.
Oh.
Let me see. Yeah, I remember this one over here on the steel guitar. Rocky Cagle.
Yeah, I remember him.
I'm glad you mentioned it earlier you did, because he's still smiling and he might take a nap after a while. And then back here on the bass, he plays so many instruments, so we got in an argument a while ago what he was playing. I thought it was guitar. But fine musician, we're glad to have him up here with us tonight, Mr. Billy Dozier.
Indeed.
Oh, my.
And my old sidekick.
Way back in the corner over there.
Way back in the corner. Has been around with us for quite a few years and drove up here tonight from Rogers. I did remember. Mr. Clarence Cagle, the smiling piano man.
You betcha.
And
back there with all the plumbing around.
Now, really, I don't know the drummer's name. Roy, you'll have to help me
That's
on that.
Greg Syverson back there.
Oh, you know him.
Huh?
You know him.
Certainly.
Well, that's good. You tell him.
That's the reason he needed an announcer, Johnny Lee.
Have you ever noticed every time I answer a question right, Johnny looks so surprised?
Well, I've seen you talking to him, but I haven't known the feller's name. He's worked with us several times, but I don't know. I never did get around to finding out.
Well, when you sign his check, you'll
I know.
remember.
Well, I've called him several times, but it woke him up. And this other guy back here, doggone, it's good. He's thrilled to death tonight. He's up here, and I told him that Luther J was in town, and he said, "My Lord, I want to work with two brothers again." Mr. Eldon Shamblin, my gosh, he likes to work in a band where there's quite a few brothers.
Oh, yeah. Especially Will's brother.
Yeah. And then the boy here with the guitar that kind of called all these boys up and imposes on them, Mr. Roy Ferguson. Yeah. And I guess we better introduce Glenn Rhees, hadn't we?
Oh, yeah, we should, I guess.
Guy we always depend on and thank a lot of him, kid him a lot, but he is a good one and a great saxophone player. Glenn Rhees.
Standing at attention.
And, of course, the boy, the fiddle here. We're always proud to have him with us and does a great job on the fiddle and singing, Mr. Curly Lewis.
That's the whole gang. And then
Well, let's see, and then we'll get Luke up here after a while, and we'll get John Thomas in here after a while, and gosh, we got a lot more to...
We'll get Luke Jr.
all
We'll
right.
get Luke Jr. in here, too, right?
Okay, I'll tell you what, if you can give me about a 3-minute breakdown here, Curly, on Dragging the Bull, we'll take a little time out after that for some weather and some news, and we'll come back and we're going till 10 o'clock tonight. Mr. Rocky over there. Thank you, buddy. That sounded real good. Back in here with music with Johnnie Lee Wills and the gang tonight for a little get-together till about 10 o'clock, and we're just having some fun. Like to have you kick your boots off, kind of join us, huh?
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
I understand that your baby brother's up from Texas.
He really is, yeah.
Can you call him one bigger than you, baby brother?
No.
He's not from Texas. He's from Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
But he was
that's
recently
right.
in Texas.
He was down there last weekend at Turkey, huh?
Yes, he was.
And half the country was there, I understand.
I believe there was, Jay. There's really a wonderful crowd up there.
What did you say the population of Turkey, Texas is?
680.
Okay, and what was it over the past weekend?
About 6,680. I've never seen such a mob of people in my life.
Oh, that's
Sailors
great.
and campers from all over the United States.
Coast to coast and border to border, huh?
I met people there from California, Florida, Kansas, Minneapolis. All this from everywhere.
That's great.
That was the annual Bob Wills Day, but this year, in connection with the Bob Wills Day, they had a ex-Playboy reunion. And boy, they were all there. And old Blub really got his enjoy. They had him on the show for about 2 straight hours, no intermissions. And I think
is that why you said you were surprised to see him here tonight?
Yes, that's the reason. Boy, oh boy, but he likes it, and I guess he does, because he stayed in there and pitched. I think he played a little on every tune that was played.
Well, he's got the lip for it. What do you say that we get the whole gang involved in this next one here and do a little bit of that old talking about you?
Ready to go. Curly. 1, 2, 3. down when the weather was cold. Listen here, baby, while I get you told. I'm talking about you.
I'm talking about you.
I'm talking about you.
Yeah, talking about you.
I'm talking about you. I don't care what you do. Yes, yeah.
Jump in front, saw my good gal coming and couldn't go down. I'm talking about you.
I'm talking about you.
Yeah, talking about you.
I'm talking about you.
I'm talking about you and don't care what you do.
Yeah, Roy.
Flag my trains, one let her ride. I'm talking about you.
I'm talking about you.
I'm talking about you.
Yeah, talking about you.
I'm talking about you. I don't care what you do. Brother Curly. I'm talking about you.
I'm talking about you.
I'm talking about you.
Yeah, talking about you.
I'm talking about you. I don't care what you do.
That's my gal. She's the one who did it. She just liked it. Couldn't quit it. I'm talking about you.
I'm talking about you.
Yeah, talking about you.
I'm talking about you.
I'm talking about you.
I don't care what you do.
I just couldn't quit it either.
Come right on through with it.
All right, yeah.
Got a little bit tongue-tied there.
That's getting more natural now. Isn't it? I didn't think Curly'd make the first one.
Who'd you think it'd be?
Well, Blub, I guess.
Yeah.
They're getting into the rehearsals already.
Yeah, I think so. And that's afterwards, fellas. Remember.
We used to wait till we got off the air to go to the
Hey, I tell you what, according to my beautifully embossed and printed program here that we're working from tonight, no, it's not fur lined. It's just blue and yellow. Got Luke coming up here right now. We're gonna make him sing for his beans tonight.
Oh, is Luke going to be up here and sing one?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Well, he might have learned another one since he's been home, so let him pick his own tune.
All right. I thought that's what he's calling blues.
Old Ship.
Oh, Chip. I want to mess you up.
Well, sir, when Luke decided to come up here and be on the program with us, he said, John, you've got to call Eldon. He's the only one who knows the chords to my songs. That right, Luke?
Well, it's better than he's been doing. I've added a few little things on the songs that I'm going to really surprise him with. In fact, I think we're all going to get a little surprise along.
We might do it.
But Eldon, nevertheless, he knows how to come along about the size I usually do a song, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I happen to change keys on it, he'll go along anyway.
He'll go right along with it.
Now, if he's a little stubborn, he might just stay in the same key.
Well, that's the way he used to do me. I know when I was playing banjo, he said call me.
It's a lot. I think that's right. But Eldon, more or less, you can trust on him up to a point.
Right.
So any song that I do attempt to sing here, we'll probably blow it just
I haven't found out yet. What's the title?
I'm going to blow it, Luke. The title?
Yeah.
The one we was talking about, Curly.
You missed me when I'm gone.
Oh, that's the one, yeah. Okay, let's try it. Luther J. singing it, Curly.
1, 2, 3.
Today, filled with broken memories.
I told everybody on the air we didn't have room for a studio audience. Sounds like we're down at the Assembly Center. And we're right here broadcasting. I tell you what, we may not make much money, but we sure get to laugh a lot around here, don't we?
Absolutely.
Huh? Okay. Hey, speaking of money, let's bring something up here now, because we haven't talked about this for a bit. The 43rd annual coming up, proceeds are going to the Heart Fund.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Boy, you can sure leave a guy hanging on a meat hook there.
Well, you're such a good talker. I'm just really kind of listening and agreeing with you. I got to quit shaking my head. That's the way I do at home. I get in trouble that way.
Okay. Well, the way you looked there, I thought for a minute you didn't know part of the funds were going to the Heart Fund. That kind of surprised me. we almost fell into it together.
No, we do every year, and really glad to do it. And Mr. Mayo knows when it started, and I think he can kind of explain to you about it more than I can.
Well, it's a worthy cause, of course. There's a lot of worthy causes, and Heart Fund is one of them. And I think it's a swell gesture on Johnnie Lee's part to make a contribution to the Heart Fund in connection with the Stampede.
Yeah, I think that's true, too. And besides that, everybody comes out there is contributing to the same thing, because without one, you ain't going to the rodeo.
That's the truth.
So think about that, friends, when you get ready to go out there, what it's all for. I tell you, Mr. Wills?
Yes, sir.
I have never seen anyone with the wanderlust like you. There's no telling where you'll be next when I turn around.
You have this program's going. You'll be wondering, too.
Hey, listen, from the calls and everything.
They just told me what the next number was going to be.
Oh, I know what it is. It's the waltz you saved for me.
Yeah, and I wish I knew what key it's in.
Well, ask one, flip a coin, and we'll go.
Let's try that. I believe we're going to start it in, and then you Curtis sings.
All right.
I hope.
ever in dreams while I'm away, dear. You'll hear this melody. Whisper goodbye and gently say, dear, that in all the days to be, you will sometime remember the waltz you saved for me.
All right, Curly, mighty good. Yes, sir.
Ah, that's what the younger generation calls slow dancing now. We know what it is, don't we?
Absolutely.
Huh? Oh, they finally got back to holding one another and dancing now instead of going clear across the room and throwing them out the window, you know.
Well, it looks better to me.
Yeah, I love it. It may come full circle. We'll all understand what's going on out there. Hey, we got a lady now that's going to join us.
Really have. Doggone, and we're mighty proud of her being up here tonight. And she was so nice about just saying, yeah, we'll be there. Her and her husband. And I don't know, I'd like for you to talk to her a little bit.
Okay, Ramona Reed, get up.
Y'all made me nervous talking about age a while ago, though, Johnny.
Okay, we won't mention age anymore.
I'd faint if I had to say mine.
Well, I would be right with you, yeah. I mean, not over your age, over mine. Okay?
Ramona, you sang with Bob for many years, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
What was your favorite song?
Bet you my heart I love you.
Well, I'll bet you my heart I love you, too. You want to do it, and then we'll talk some more.
Woke up one morn too early. Remembered your hair was curly.
Yes, sir.
Rolled over and then I dreamed of you again. I'll bet you my heart I love ya.
good, wasn't it?
Hey, you don't hear yodeling anymore. Why is this?
Us yodeling.
I know, but you've got an affliction. That was intentional on her part. What? You just don't hear the entertainers anymore doing yodeling, do you?
No, you really don't. And we're glad to hear her, and I think it's coming back, isn't it, Ramona? I know you bet. Well, I certainly do.
Ramona lives in Oklahoma.
In Clayton.
Clayton, Oklahoma.
Clayton, Oklahoma.
Yes, sir. That's not too far.
Boy, we're sure glad you came over here tonight. We'll get back to you here in our next hour if you don't care.
Right. Yes, sir.
Okay. What are you grinning about now?
I was just grinning here, wondering if somebody would tell me what's going to be next.
I'll tell you what we're going to do right now. Curly's going to come in here with old Sally Jackson, and we're going up to the top of the hour with it.
Sally Johnson.
Johnson?
That's great.
I told you when my writing gets cold, I can't read it.
John Lee, could I say that I'd like to do this for my little grandson?
Absolutely.
He'll be 1 year old tomorrow.
Oh, mighty fine.
Dusty Hackathon.
Yes, sir. Good.
Is Johnson?
Yeah. The name of the tune.
Johns. Don't go away, because we got a whole hour to go here with Johnnie Lee Wills and the band from KVOO in Tulsa. Stick around with it. Two friends of Johnnie Lee Wills and the gang here tonight from KVOO, and I'll tell you, we've been having fun for about an hour. We got almost a full hour to go. We're just going to send that particular song up to Margaret and David of Neosho, Missouri, who are listening in tonight. They're friends of Catherine or Clarence Cagle. We're glad that everybody is out there listening tonight, doing a little toe tapping with us, and I think we might as well bring in the heir to the Wills Millions right along here.
You know,
Do you think the heir to the Wills Millions would be willing to step in here now?
I believe so.
Okay, John Thomas, get up there and let's go to work.
Well, that's good news. Here we got more money than I ever knew of. He still just pays me very little out there at the store.
Still got you out there at those wages, huh?
All right. I'm going to be a little more wordy than he was about this rodeo, though. I have to write these checks, and we need to talk about it a little more here and get some more folks interested in coming out here to see this rodeo.
Or talk first?
Well, just up to you.
Well, why don't you talk a little bit and get your tonsils warmed up, and
All
then we'll
right.
go.
Okay. Well, we just want to invite the folks to get ready now for a week from today, May 5th. Tuesday at 8:15, we're going to have one of the best rodeos ever hit this town. We've got the top stock lined up, and of course that always draws the top cowboys. Last year the payoff was a little over $32,000, so it's a lucrative show for most of these top boys, and that's what draws the top guys is a good stock and good prize money. So we're going to have all the champions here and have some good entertainment out there for them, and we might get old Ray Bingham up here in just a little while, let him tell them just who some of the great stars we're going to have out there.
Good.
And we're just waiting 1 week from tonight for it to get here. We're all anxious.
Now, the reason you wouldn't talk about it a while ago, did you know he was going to do this?
Absolutely.
Oh, well, okay. It's nice to have a backup man, isn't
And
it?
see how much nicer he done it than I could have. I never did talk much, really.
I know you've never been much of a talker.
And I don't know, he got to be on pavement earlier than I did, and he went to school longer. That helped a lot.
He went from 8:45 to 3:30, and you only went till noon, right?
If it wasn't raining.
Hey, John Thomas, how about you coming in here and doing right now? It just keeps on hurting.
I'll sure give it a try.
Can you do it? All right.
I cry myself to sleep each night, wishing I could hold you tight. Life seems so empty since you went away. The pillow where you lay your head holds my lonely tears instead, and it keeps right on a-hurtin' since you're gone. It keeps right on a-hurtin' every minute of the day. Every hour you're away, I feel so lonely, and I can't help it. I don't think I can go on, and it keeps right on a-hurtin' since you're gone. They say a man should never cry, but when I see you passing by, my heart breaks down and cries a million tears. Now you broke my heart and set me free, but you forgot your memory, and it keeps right on a-hurtin' since you're gone. It keeps right on a-hurtin' every minute of the day. Every hour you're away, I feel so lonely, and I can't help it. I don't think I can go on, and
we're talking about rodeo.
Yes, sir.
A guy just walked in here, I guess knows as much about rodeo as anybody, and was one of the best rodeo announcers in the country till he retired. But he still comes around with a big smile on his face, and we're glad he's up here tonight, Mr. Floyd Watts. Floyd?
Don't even have his attack dog with him.
No.
John, do you want me to tell about the rodeo or when the first pony I put that kid on?
Well, I'd rather you tell about the rodeo, because when I think about how he got that first pony, I kind of get sore at you.
Is that right? Well, I'd like to say that Mr. O.W. Mayo gave him his first contract. I remember it very well.
Mr. Mayo done that.
Yes, sir, and we put him on his little pony and rode.
I thought Floyd Watts gave him his first horse. Till the kid had him a month, and then Floyd set his own price, and I had to pay it.
You call that horse trading, John? It's certainly a pleasure and a privilege of mine, John, to be here and see Mr. O.W. Mayo, another gentleman who has stepped aside like I have. We didn't get too old, we just learned better. This is one of the finest rodeos in the country. 43 years it's been going on. I gave $5 to ride the first horse in the downtown parade when O.W. had it here, and I've been affiliated with these boys ever since they come to Tulsa, Oklahoma. And I want to say, if everyone in the sound of my voice tonight that knows me will ask just 5 people to come to this rodeo, it'll be the largest crowd we've ever had, John. I've done bought my tickets, and I think everybody else better get theirs early, because we're going to have this bigger. And, John, I work at a bank now, and they have declared tomorrow Johnnie Lee Wills Stampede. Everybody in the morning, even to the president, Mr. Laney, Mr. George Nowotny, they're all coming western. They went over today and got him some blue jeans. He didn't know that you charged $100 for a hat, but he broke down and bought one. So the Guarantee National Bank, in the morning, everybody will be dressed western. We're going to go tomorrow, and I said, boys, if we're going tomorrow, let's just go all next week.
Right.
They said, that's good enough. So we're going to be advertising your rodeo all next week, John.
Well, that sounds mighty good.
And I hope all the rest of the business people in Tulsa will do the same. And to this fine radio station over KVOO, these are the men that have made me and helped my sound equipment. And Mr. O.W. Mayo right there is a man that named me 50,000 watts. And I give him and KVOO all the credit for the places I went for 32 years announcing rodeos. Thank you, Johnnie Lee. Mr. Mayo, it's nice to be on the program, John.
Thank you,
Floyd,
Floyd.
very good.
Nice
Yes.
to have you here.
Floyd is a great friend. If I can talk to Johnny right, I'll have Johnny to give him his money back tomorrow for the tickets. I didn't know he could talk that good, because really he didn't go to school any more than I did, but I wished I could talk like that. I really do.
I was just sitting here thinking, after you got hooked on that first horse and had to pay for it, you finally got back at him on those hats, didn't you?
I believe I did. That's right. Yeah.
Hey, what do you say we bring up that little
first
lady here, Miss Candy Noe, and do a little bit of It Must Be Love.
Now tell me, honey, tell me, please, is this love or heart disease? It's got me shaky in my knees, baby, and it must be love. Funny feeling running up and down my spine, goes to my head just like wine. It makes me think that the world's all mine, baby, and it must be love. I hear church bells ringing, I see visions clear. I hear the birds sing, but I know darn well there's nobody there. Well, I don't like a certain time, they don't seem to harmonize. They don't match your big brown eyes, baby, and it must be love. me, please. Is this love a heart disease? It's got me shaky in my knees. Baby, it must be love. Funny feeling running up and down the spine. Goes to my head just like wine. Makes me think that the world's all mine. Baby, it must be love. I hear church bells ringing. I see visions clear. I hear the birdies sing, but I know down well there's nobody there. But I don't like those shirt and tie. They don't seem to harmonize. They don't match your big brown eyes. Baby, it must be love.
She got that number on record, and it's a dandy. She does a good job. No, never. I thought that was one of my little songs, and now she's after the other one, so it'll never happen.
Not going to let her have Bill
No,
Blues
sir.
song. Okay, hold on to that one. I'll tell you something you can do right now, though, that after last year's get-together, we had about, must have been one phone call. Oh, yeah. Oh, that thing lit up out there. We found out there was a short in it later, but anyway. And this is one that we've got to do before we get out tonight, and that's a little Faded Love.
wanted to ask John just one question. John, where do you get tickets to the Stampede this year?
Well, that's a good question, Mr. Mel. I'm glad you asked that. We've got them right now out there at the Johnnie Lee Wills Western Store. And then, of course, they can also get them at the west gate of the Fairgrounds Pavilion before each rodeo performance. Be Tuesday night through Saturday night, beginning at 8:15 p.m. in the evening, and then we'll have our final performance Sunday afternoon at 2:15.
And the general admission for adults, $5, children, $2.
Right, and then we've got all the reserved seats are $6, and the box seats are $7.
And if they want to send in by mail, what address?
All right, we've got them. Of course, we're taking mail orders out there at the store, and they can write to 8138 East 21st Street. Of course, Tulsa 74129 is the zip code.
Well, I'm sure that a lot of people listening in, John, would like to have that information, and so you just watch the mail for the next few days.
We'll do that.
And we'll see you at the rodeo.
Great.
Yeah, while we're talking rodeo, let's do a number for Mr. Clem McSpadden and his wife Donna and Bart. You know, they've listened to this kind of music, he said, since he was a little boy. And I didn't know I was big enough to play then, but in other words, we're glad he's listening and hope they're enjoying it tonight. And he's going to be down here saying hello to all the folks behind that microphone Tuesday night about 8:15.
Right. Clem is going to put it on. Hey, let's get Ray up here for just a minute and talk
Ray?
about...
Oh, Ray Bingham.
Yeah.
All right.
You thought he meant Ray Price, didn't you?
Scared me there for a minute.
Ray, John Thomas was talking a while ago about all the beasties that are going to be out there. Can you give us kind of a rundown on them?
Right. For the third year in a row, we've got the great Red Steagall and the Coleman County Cowboys. They're going to be playing the arena show right after the bareback bronc riding, I believe. And then when they get through there, the rodeo's over, they'll come on over to the educational building, 4-hour dance. We're going to have a good time. Then that's on Thursday night, May the 7th. On Friday night, May the 8th, Mo Bandy and the Rodeo Clowns are going to play an arena show, same time. Then when the rodeo's over, they're coming over to the educational building, another big dance with Billy Parker. Have a big night that night. Then on Saturday night, we got Rodney Lay and Wild West for a dance and the Turkey Mountain Troubadours. But Thursday night, Red Steagall, Friday night, Mo Bandy.
I would suggest everybody that's going out there, you better go to bed tonight and don't get up till Tuesday morning because we're going to really be busy out there.
Every year now, so far, Johnnie Lee and Curly's come over and played with Red Steagall and his band, and everybody looks forward to that. And the other nights, we got Johnnie Lee and these guys here going to be entertaining in the arena.
I'm wondering when he's going to get around to that. They say that so long and all. I guess we'll be there Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, friends, we're telling you way ahead of time.
Well, you did get a mention. Hey, I noticed old Blub over there a while ago.
Let's talk a little more about my band being there. Let's don't change the subjects quick.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're going to have a great bunch of guys out there on that Theron McDaniel's truck from Mott Henry's Ranch. Eldon Shamblin. Yeah, you did. You're going to stick to that, aren't you, what you said?
What's that?
You're going to be there with us?
Well, yeah, I guess I can stand it.
Guess you can stand it. Luke won't be here, so...
Well, then I'll go.
And Glenn Reed, I don't know, boy, we're going to have a band there. We're going to give Red Steagall and them something, by gosh, to hit for.
Well, it might make them kind of envious when they go back home.
They will be.
If they don't laugh a lot.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Hey, Blub hadn't got to do much here.
Oh, we got
what do you
time?
say we let him get up here and do...
Squat.
Blub
No,
twist,
what?
let's try.
We're going to do the Blub twist right up to time.
KVOO Big Country Weather Voice is brought to you now by Needham Tire Company.
Blub along.
At the Cardin gas station. I'm sorry, Candy.
Where's that
She's
at?
listening tonight. It's right next door to Roy and Candy's music.
Oh, well, that's fine. Man. My gosh, we hope that... Candy, quit hitting him.
Welcome back into our final 25 here on the Johnnie Lee Wills show tonight from KVOO in Tulsa, and everybody's having a lot of fun. We hope that you are out there and that you kind of miss us when we're gone. That's not a song title. Little thing I just threw in there to see if I could throw anyone out there.
Doing all right.
I thought I was too. Would you like to get Miss Ramona back up here?
You bet.
All right. And I think here in about the key of C, we are going to hear a little cattle call. You remember that Tennessee plowboy doing that? Well, you listen to Ramona Reed.
Jim come up here tonight and getting to hear her sing again. Ramona, you don't know how I appreciate it.
I enjoy it.
Thank you, Lord.
Be careful going home to Clayton.
Yeah.
My
Or
golly.
anybody.
No, that's the name of the town. I'll swear.
You betcha.
I should have dedicated that song to some cowboys and cowgirls over at Stillwater. They're having a radio party tonight.
Well, wonderful. Well, we're glad you thought of that and hope they're enjoying the show tonight.
Well, we'll send it out to all of them over there then, for all the cowboys and cowgals in OSU, huh?
Right.
All right. Old Pistol Pete and the whole gang, huh?
Sir.
Well, I'll tell you what, we got into this particular leg here with Long Tall Texan, and then we heard the cattle call. And I think we might as well go on down a little farther south and do a little San Antonio Rose while we're covering Texas tonight, too, huh?
Think it's about time?
Well, it could be.
Okay. taking him out there. Fine.
I do thank you for that. Boy, if we hadn't done that, they might have come after us.
They might have, right.
Well, I'll tell you what, we've got about 10 or 11 minutes left here. I think we ought to have a something here by Curly, like old Shenandoah, or we can do the Milk Cow Blues.
Shenandoah.
Or the Star Spangled Banner.
Good one. Oh, I'd love to hear Curly do it.
True love stands across the river, far across the rolling river. From the banks I hear her calling. We're bound away across the wide Missouri. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see
Well, what would we do without Blub?
I don't know.
Wouldn't you like to try to find out, though?
It might help, yeah.
I tell you what, before she heads back over there, and since she told us a while ago that there's a radio party going on over Stillwater at OSU, I think we just might as well dedicate this one to them, too, because
Get her
Ramona,
back up here,
you
Ramona.
bet your Ramona Reed and I want to be a cowboy sweetheart.
Great divide. I wanna hear the coyotes howling
That's a lot of work there.
Yes, sir.
It truly is. Thank you very much, Ramona. Eat your heart out, Patsy Montana.
Yes,
sir. Hey, have you got time to get the bucket and the three-legged stool?
Oh, my gosh.
This morning, look outdoors. I could tell my milk cow, I could tell by the way she lows. If you see my milk cow, please drive her on home. Ain't had no milk and butter, woo, since my cow's been gone. Well, you got to treat me right. Get out your little prayer book, get out on your knees, pray, 'cause you gon' need my help someday. Yeah, you going to be sorry, woo, you treat me this way. To tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm going to stop crying and leave you alone. If you don't think I'm leaving, can count to leave alone. You won't see my sweet face no more. Yeah, you're gonna be wondering, baby, where in this world I'm gone. Yeah, them old milk cows.
And right into the separator, homogenize or pasteurize or however you want it.
Right.
Hey, this has been a heck of a lot of fun tonight.
Oh, I really enjoyed it, and I want to say thanks a million to all these wonderful guys that have come up here and do this show for us. It really makes you feel mighty good.
It certainly does when you think that they're not getting a thing out of it.
Not a
enjoyment
thing, no.
Of our company here and having fun. I got to keep a straight face back and forth.
Right.
Well, I tell you what, we want to thank all of our friends in here tonight, and all of those that have tuned in, all of those that have called in, all of them that listen to country radio. Well, there went Eldon. We're not through yet, and he started rehearsing.
Our good buddy Gene Crownover up here with us tonight. Look, we better say hello to Freddie Gamble in Oklahoma City, too, hadn't we?
Oh, you better.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you don't, the next time you call a session, he ain't coming.
I know it. He won't be here.
All right. Well, we want to wish everybody a real pleasant time, and I think that about the nicest thing that could happen would be to see all of them out there listening tonight be in those seats come next week.
I just hope they'll keep that rodeo in their mind and kind of get, as you say, rodeo-minded and come out and see one of them, if not two, because I don't believe we'll let them down this year. It's going to be a good show.
Okay, we got all those cowboys going out there, and you never tell us what's going to happen next.
That's right, absolutely.
I want to thank you guys and gals, and we'll probably see you at the rodeo, if not before, and then we can always look forward to next year, too, coming back and doing this again, if you'll all just hang on.
I hope we're all here.
I tell you what, I'm going to tell everybody bye-bye here that tonight's show was a big country production produced and directed by Jack Moore and Don Bonmeyer, and we've got a closing theme here and a little bit of fun to go. We will thank you very much until we get together again. This will be Ms. Jones' eldest son saying, wherever you go, spread joy.
Go, we bid you all adieu.
Yes, sir.
Tune us in again sometime and let's hear from you. Johnnie Lee and all the boys sing their thanks to you.
Thanks for watching my video. If you enjoy my Bob Wills videos, click the like button and click the share button to send this video to your friends. They might like it. If you want to hear more Bob Wills music, buy me a coffee with a tip. Click the See More link in my video description and use the Tip Jar app. I also have free music downloads on my website. Go to exploringthepast.net.